Welcome back to Journey to Peace with me. This is my stuffing my wallet video. I have my wallet, I have my sinking fund here, I have my notes where I show you what my payments are, and then I have my money. If you are not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so. Hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell button so you're notified whenever I post a video. I hope that you will take one of the many journeys with us. Now let's get into it. So I changed the lighting. Hopefully you all can see this a little bit better. So remember the last time I said that, okay, so I changed the lighting. Hopefully you all can see this a little bit better. So in the last video, I told you that it didn't really make sense for me to keep writing all of this information down because the numbers still stay the same, unless you all wanted to see what it would look like if I made my payments or did my budget based on when the bills come out. Because as you'll see here, the car payment is $535.95. And every payday, I put $267.98 onto that payment. The car insurance is $366.82 a month, and every payday, I put $185 into the car fund. Life insurance is $57.30. That bill comes out on the 5th of the month, which means for the month of June, it has already been paid. And every pay period, I put $28.75 into the account to make sure I have the money ready. So that means this pay period, this $28.75 will go there and it will sit in the account until next month when it's time to make that $57.30 payment. My Wells Fargo student loan is $135.84 for the month. That comes out on the 18th, which means this pay period, this is going to come out, but the $67.92 from the last pay period combined with the $67.92 that I'm going to put in this pay period will account for that $135.84 payment that will come out on the 18th. The next is the subscriptions. So it's $50.57. Every pay period, I put aside $25.29. So of that $25.29 that I put aside already, there has been a payment that came out on the 4th, the 6th, and the 13th. When I put in the money, this pay period for $25.29, there is one payment left that will come out on the 14th. Gas is $350, and every pay period I put aside $175 into the car fund. Restaurants, this is a cash category for me. So every month I give myself $100 to eat out at lunch. Every pay period, though, I put in $50 for that, for me to eat out at lunch. And so you'll see when I do the unstuffing videos, the $50, that's what I'm talking about. If I haven't used it, then I'll put it toward debt. But I prefer to budget realistically. Realistically, there are going to be times where I didn't pack my lunch. And I plan to eat at lunch with someone if they've offered to take us to, or offer to go to lunch. Realistically, that might happen. So I put that money aside. I'd rather have it there and not use it instead of pretending like I'm just going to be 100% strict on the budget all the time and never eat out for lunch. Miscellaneous. That category gets $200 for the month. Every payday, I put aside $100. That is a cash category for me. That's also because it's a realistic budget. Realistically, I might spend money on myself during a pay period. More often than not, I don't. However, this pay period coming up, I do plan to spend some of that money. And Father's Day is coming up, so I figure I'm going to end up spending some of the money. I just don't know how or how much just yet. Tithe. I know someone's asked this before. Yes, it is a lot of money. It's $600 for the month. However, God has been good to me. He blesses me. He blesses my family. And so it's only right that I follow his word. It's only right that I follow his word, which says I give 10% because it belongs to him. I'm only giving it back to him. And either I give it back to him as into the church, I give it back to him as a part of the body of church would be members, the body of Christ. I give it to them when they are in need. But anyway, it gets paid. So I am always going to give this tithe. I have often wondered a little while ago, like I could get out of debt so much faster if I added this $600 every month to a debt snowball. But is it worth it? For me, the answer is no. For some others, the answer might be yes. So I'm going to continue doing that tithe every pay period. That is $300. That it used to be cash. It is now, because we're in this situation that we're in, it's now in the bank, and I just give it out like that. My phone bill is $110 for the month. It comes out on the 9th. The phone bill itself is $50 because we switched over to Comcast or Xfinity, the telephone service. But I give myself $55 every pay period. That is $25 going toward the bill, and $30 just is the extra money if I need to spend it on the kids. Retirement, that gets $50. I know it's a small amount, but it's more than I was putting in before. So that comes out on the 4th, which means it has already come out for the month. And so the $25 that I'm going to put in this pay period is just going to sit and wait until the next pay period when I put in another $25 and then it gets paid again. Sinking funds. This is $646. It comes every pay period. It's what you see me stuff here. That is $323. My federal student loan payment is $156.90. That comes out on the 9th. Right now, it is not coming out, but it would come out on the 9th, and that means I budget $78.45 every pay period. That payment would have come out on the 9th already, so it is accounted for. So this $78.45 will just sit and wait, and then it will get added to the other $78.45 that I'll put in the next pay period. My city card, I can scratch that out because that is done. My Capital One card, the minimum balance is $223. That comes out on the 2nd, and that's $112 every pay period. I don't really count this because that amount gets taken care of with some bills that are on that card, and we just go ahead and pay those bills, and that accounts for the minimum payment, and then whatever the snowball is goes on top of that. So my total bills minus the credit cards that I am responsible for. This number does not include the mortgage payment that I also contribute to, as well as my husband. It doesn't account for any of the household bills. That comes out of the joint account. This is strictly the amount that's coming out of my personal account, all of the bills that I am individually responsible for. So that is $1,681.39 for the pay period. That goes in, that's what I'm responsible for. So what gets deposited into my account from my employer is $2,312.55. So what that means is the difference between this number and that number is $631.16. The paycheck challenge means that we're setting aside the last 3 digits of our paycheck. We're just putting it aside, and we'll spend that on ourselves at the end of the year. For me, that means the last 3 digits of my check are $5.85. The savings challenge, we'll skip that one and come back to it. The extra fund, I keep doing that. It's the emergency fund. Extra money that I put there is $86. I add that to the $100 that gets stuffed into the sinking fund. So that's a total of $186 that goes toward the emergency fund. That is so that by the end of the year, I have $5,000 in that account. So How much money are we putting into the savings challenge? I am going to bring out baby girl, and let's see if she reaches a different number than big baby boy. Baby girl.
Yes.
Come here. She was outside playing, so don't mind her Michael Jackson gloves that she got on right now. All right, so close your eyes and pick a number, or you can just pick a number here and tell me what we're putting into the savings fund, the savings challenge.
Which number is the highest?
You have all these numbers left over, so these are the smallest, and then that would be the highest left over.
130.
Okay, you know this money doesn't go to you, right? It goes just into my savings account.
I want it to go to me.
No. All right. She did the same thing that my son did because she thinks the money is going to her. It's not. So this one's going to hurt again. But she picked $130. I'm going to
Put that
be
in
fair.
my savings.
No, I'm not putting it into your savings. I'm going to be fair and go ahead and put that into the account, even though that's going to hurt me to have to put another big number there. But what that means is toward the end of the year, that money is already going to be gone, so we don't have to worry about it. All right, so that number is now $130. You're excused. You're excused. All right, so that number is now $130, which means if we add $5 to this, that number should change to $409.31. That is actually left over, and that should be the snowball, plus whatever money that I have left over from the spending. So let's get ready to stuff. I don't know how this money got mixed up like this. Oh, I see what they did. He took my card where I tell them how I want the money. It also has how I divide it up, and it appears that he went ahead and divided it up for me. That is so nice. But it doesn't help me because I don't know what order he put it in. So I'm just undoing all of his hard work. That was so nice of him. All right, let's see if I can figure it out from here in this pile of money. I don't remember which one this came from. So in case you're wondering, this is the card I give them that tells them how I want the money. And so this is what he did. He considered what was here in these categories and just went ahead and divided it up. So this looks like it's my personal money. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take the easy way, the easy way out. And since he's already divided it up, go ahead and do it like that, starting with. So this is, he already split this up, and this is the gas money. So that is $175. It gets 3 50s, 120, and 1 5. So I'm gonna have to take this out of order and put that here. So that's gas. That's just gonna sit right there. Okay, so the next one would be my phone money, and that gets $55. It gets 2 20s, 1 10, and 1 5. And so this money does not go into one of these categories. It just sits in the front of the wallet. So this $30 here is the extra money. I fold this up because that goes on a card, and I'll just set that to the side. That's the phone bill money. And this is the extra money. Okay, so the next one he divided for me is the miscellaneous category, and that gets 3 20s, 2 10s, 3 5s, and 5 1s. Now I understand why it was taking forever at the bank, and I am grateful for it because he did me a favor. And if I weren't making this video, that would have been like super, super helpful. All right, so the next one he set aside would have been restaurants. And so restaurants gets $50 from me. It gets 2 20s and 1 10. So I'm gonna sit this here because it's not completely finished. The next category he gave me is $100, and that $100 goes into the sinking fund, and that is for vacation. So I'll go ahead and put it there now. The next one is $100, and that goes for savings. So I'll go ahead and put that there now. And then what he did is he divided up my sinking funds. So that's all the money that's left over here. I don't have it separated just yet, so I'm just gonna leave this here for now, and then I'll separate it out when it's time, and we'll stuff that like usual. All right, so that means this money here was the money that comes out of the joint account. So everything here now is the money that both me and my husband contribute to when we're stuffing these categories. All right, so just make that clear. So the first one would have been groceries, and that gets 2 $100 bills, 2 20s, and 2 5s. So what you can see here is that it gets $250 for the month, or for the pay period rather, and $125 every week. And that is for a family of 5. So this is the grocery money, and that's gonna go into the wallet. It's gonna sit there right before gas. The next one is for my oldest daughter, that is her aftercare money. So that's $50. That would normally go to aftercare, but we're not there because we are now before care, during school hours, aftercare, we are summer camp, we are everything. So what we had been doing previously was putting this money toward the air conditioner. We are not doing that. I explained in the last video that what we do during the summertime is we put any money that would have gone toward school, it now goes toward summer, so that we can have all the money we need in order to buy their school supplies for the upcoming year, and clothes and whatever we need for school. So this $50 is going to go into the school category. Next up is $45, and that goes toward my oldest laptop. What was a blessing for us this recent pay period was that because we are not doing summer camps, and my daughter did not get to go on the field trip that she had planned and we had already paid for, we got that money back, and that was $530, and that also went into the fund for her to get a computer. So now we might be able to get her a better computer, and we're closer to getting her that Surface Pro that I was thinking about. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have high school students and what kind of computer they have. She's going to be in an IB program, and I'm trying to figure out what computer is going to be best for that. But so for her laptop, we're going to put $45 into that category. That's 2 20s and 1 5. And so that gets to sit right here for her. And that was $495 here. We need to go ahead and put that into the bank because I put that $530 in the bank already. So that makes $540 that we have. Plus the $530 makes $1,070. All right, next up is the little ones, and this is their aftercare money. It would be $150. We had been putting that toward the air conditioner. We're not. It's now going to go into the school fund. So that is $200 going into the school fund. All right, so next up would be date night. Date night was getting $75. It was getting $150, $120, and $15. This will still go into the home repair fund because there's no need for us to fund the date night category right now since, you know, we really can't go anywhere. We can because my state is opening up, but we won't because I don't feel comfortable doing that. All right, so this is gonna go into the home repair fund. That's $75. Sorry for my lighting. We have a motion light here and obviously people stop moving. All right, so next up is restaurants. That gets $100 for the family, and that is 3 20s, 110, I'm sorry, 2 10s, 3 5s, and 5 1s. So that's $100. And then I add this 50 to it. So that's 10 here and the 20s. And that'll go into the wallet like so. Next up is allowance. And so big girl will get her 20, that will sit here. The babies get $5 each. And then 5 1s each, so they get a total of $10 every pay period. So that's my big girl, baby girl, and my son. So that will sit right here in the wallet. This money here is left over for baby girl's gymnastics. We aren't paying for gymnastics. They've opened up, but I'm not comfortable with sending her back. So for right now, this money will still go into the home repair fund. So that means for us, home repair, we added what do we add here? Okay, so that means home repair, we added 50, 75, and the 65, so that gives us 100, 20, 30, 40, $140 that we're adding there, this pay period. All right, so everything is stuffed in the wallet, and now we're ready to do the stuffing of the sinking funds. All right, so the personal account gets $21. We'll stuff that there. Let me do this like I normally do it. I usually lay it out. All right, so everything else gets $17. The $17 starts to add up, let me tell you that. All right, so we have birthday. My son's birthday is this pay period. His birthday is on the 18th. I ordered him a cake, so that money will pay for all things birthday. Christmas gets $17. Car gets $17. All of these funds are now in the bank, in their accounts, because they are earning 1.55% interest in the accounts that they're in currently. So I would rather have it sit in a bank account and earn just a couple cents instead of sit here and earn $0. So we're going to skip this one because the next one is vacation. We've already put the money there. We're going to skip this one. That is my son's savings money. We're going to put $17 into the school fund, in addition to the money that we've already put there. So we're going to add this to the bank. We're going to put $17 into the home repair fund in addition to the $140 that we just set aside for it. Then we are going to put $17 into the doctor. And so that is it. Those are all of the stuffings that we have for this pay period. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up because it really does help us. It helps us grow and it helps YouTube know that y'all like my stuff. And if you are not already subscribed and you made it toward the end of this video, what are you waiting for? What are you doing? Go ahead and take one of these journeys with us. And until next time, as always, journey on.